Just like so. Make yourself a little pattern. A lot of room up here. And I need a reserve. This tank ain't gonna hold maybe a gallon. I don't know. So I gotta modify it again. Alrighty then. The good and the bad. I thought the tank would only hold a gallon, but it actually holds a gallon in, I don't know, we'll just say a third. And I know there's a lot of room up underneath there because this tank was made for a backbone that went like this and swooped down. That's what this tank was made for. I know it was. Anyway, my little reserve thing did not work out. Because the angle here, and it's so hollow here, this is how much I got in reserve. That's not even, let's go and check this out. Fuck, that ain't gonna work, so, yeah, time to modify, really. I mean, I didn't want to, but what I'm gonna have to do is play it by ear, go up in here, bring this down and make a chamber or something so when the gas goes in and then the gas comes out, that there be a chamber there that blocks this gas from going in there, and it can only come out when it hits reserve or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, in theory, it worked like shit. This is just what I mean. I didn't want to do this, but you see, if you look at this actually from that weld point to here, actually tiered down if it was like that. And didn't allow this, look how much fucking waste is there. We got, I don't know, 2 inches, something like that. And I already lowered the gas tank in the front and the back already. No, I'm wrong, only 1 inch. You figure all the way up that neck. Here we go. Fucking clusterfuck now. Had to do something. Actually, right there is a lot of gas waste capacity, or it could be dropped down lower. And I don't need it lower, so I just leave it the way it is. Anyway, so this is where I came into my problem, is this right here. Anybody that knows about a motorcycle knows that up here there's a gate, right up at the top of there, the very top, when you have it on run. And then down here, there's another gate that's shut off with a seal, is when you turn on a reserve, it starts sucking gas from the bottom. So if this was up in the gas tank, when the gas got about right here, you run out of gas and you turn around and hit reserve. Well, when you slide it all the way up in here, you know, there it's gone. The gas is gone. Reserve don't do shit. That's why I gotta put a reserve here. And what instead of doing this, most people what they do is they'll put a barb here and they'll put a barb here and they'll put a tube so they can see the gas in the tube for a gas gauge. I didn't really care for that, so my plan is, and I have to make it happen, is this is what basically the depth of this is. I know, well, 1/16th, I don't know. That's what I took out. I was very apprehensive about cutting into this tank again. This is the third time I've cut it into it, and I got to seal it again. Well, not seal it, but weld it up and keep welding 12 million times because I'm not pro welder. Wish I had a TIG welder, but I don't even know how to use it. But anyway, this is weird. That's what I noticed. And this is an independent tank. They even, let me show you. Down the middle of the backbone, I would call it. Where is it at? They added a piece of metal inside, all the way down. For what reason? Maybe that's where they seamed it, but right in between there, you know, there's rust crating in there. Guess they don't care because they didn't full weld it. But anyway, no big deal. Here's my little pattern deal. And this is what I got to make happen. Otherwise, I'll be pushing this chop down the highway if I ever get it done. But anyway, here's the plan. To get as much in my reserve as possible, what I'm going to do, get that big inch waist. What I'm going to do is drop it down as close as possible, like that. Weld it all up, or tack weld it, and then grind everything down so it's level. I have the thickness of this metal here, and then I'll pressure test it to make sure it don't leak. Then what I'll do is I'll cut a slot probably about from here up, something like that, so when the gas is put into the tank, it will come over this and drop down, and then once gas will always stay in this container from here back. That means to get as much gas capacity as I can get, I have to split this down here and lower this to get as much gas capacity. I mean, I guess this right here would be adequate, but if I'm here, yeah, I can see where they added a tip on anyway. As long as I'm here, I might as well get as much, so I figure I'll gain. Commercial break.
With $25,000. Plus, we'll be awarding cash and slot play to weekly winners, including prizes for the fewest amount of points scored. Play fast.
See if she leaks now before I keep welding. Well, you know, I don't know how many days I got into this, but it didn't work. It didn't really give me the reserve that I wanted, so I welded it all back together, cut that out, welded that back together. Now what I'm going to do is put a reserve in here. Fuck me. That's all I got to fucking say. You know what? I'm really getting sick and tired of this fucking bike. I'm really getting sick and tired of fucking working on it constantly and getting fucking nowhere. Yeah. And, oh my God, this might not be AdSense worthy. Fuck it. I don't really give a fucking rat ass. People don't want to put AdSense on it because they got a foul mouth. Fuck you. That's all I got to fucking say. Welcome to the real fucking world where everybody doesn't hold your fucking hand. It's fucking reality. God, I hate wasting fucking time. Fucking say la vie.